Hey, so I thought I'd do a quick video as I've just got home from the Liberalist Meetup, and as you can tell, I've got a bit of a sore throat from talking so much all night with so many people. It was amazing. It was such a good fucking event. I just cannot get over the energy everyone had there. I always like talking to people when I go to these events because I like to. Everyone's got a story they want to tell me, or a question they want to ask or something, and I like answering them. And this was just yeah, it was fucking something else. It was really, really great. The guys who organised it, Mark, Billy, all the rest, they did a fucking bang up job. There was not one problem there as far as I could see, even though there were a couple of alt-right guys in there who were like, oh, how are you going to save the white race? And stuff like this. It's like, okay, you can be however you like, but at the end of the day, everyone else there was there for the right reasons. And it was a great fucking event. No trouble at all. The only trouble was I couldn't get out the door because there were too many people wanted to shake my hand and stuff, and that's a really great problem to have. I'm telling you, it was a hell of a nice thing, and so many different types of people from all kinds of backgrounds. This is the thing that amazed me. I mean, at one point we're standing outside, we're having a smoke, we're having a beer, and I am just side by side with working class people, middle class people, and upper class people. People of different genders and different races. There was a transgender lady there. There was people from everywhere. It was genuinely diverse. And it's not something that we had to try and make happen. And the thing is, it's not even a standard to which I hold myself. If they'd all been white men, upper class white men, I would have been okay, this is fine because we've still got the right set of principles. But the point is that the principles that we're espousing are universal, and they do genuinely appeal to people in all kind of different places and different situations because they are, in my opinion, the best ones. And it was just such good energy in there, and I'm starting to feel quite hoarse actually. It was sorry, I'm not going to edit this because it's late and I'm tired, but it was really good, and I don't know, I must have for like 4 hours or something talking to people, and it was interesting. And if I can't wait to do the next one. I really enjoyed this, and I'll actually write a speech this time. I didn't think about writing a speech. I don't know why. I mean, I could have written like a short 10-minute speech that would have been good, but it was really just everyone was just so in, just and it was great. And then the chap hosting it, whose name escapes me at the moment, he when everyone's got around, he's got the mic, so he's like, right, put your hand up if you're on the left, and about half the audience put their hands up. And then he's like, right, put your hand up if you're on the right, and about half the audience put their hands up. And it's like, wow, this is amazing. This is genuinely a radical centrist movement of people who are like, no, the extremes have gone too far, and we actually need to make ourselves heard now. And this was just such a brilliant start. And the place was packed. It had a 200 person capacity, and it was just rammed, absolutely rammed to the rafters. And I hope everyone had a really good time. It seemed like everyone had a great time, and it wasn't just everyone was crowding around me or anything. People were just talking all over the place. They were just, they were getting on, making connections, figuring out who's who, and becoming familiar with one another, and that's good. That's that it's not something that just depends on me. This is something that can operate if I died tomorrow. This is something that can carry on without me, and that is the most important thing, because it can't just be something that hangs on the linchpin of one person. It's got to be something that's self-sustaining, and I think everyone there understood that. I genuinely think they did. People keep asking me if they can donate to help, because the venue costs £4,000 to rent or something. I'm happy to cover it, but if you want to donate, I'll leave a PayPal link in the bottom so you can chuck a fiver in or something. But it's not necessary. As I said, I'll cover it. Don't worry about that. I can't wait until the next one, and I'm certainly going to go to it. I don't know when it is because I'm not the one who organises them, but when it is, I'll do an update and let people know. And yeah, it was really great. It was just really great. It was it was such a good start, and it's great. Everyone there hates Theresa May and Jeremy Corbyn. It was fucking hilarious. You know, like we are not being served by either of the two main parties at the moment. And I mean, I talked to so many people where they would basically say, look, I was just like down to the voting booth, and I didn't know who I was going to vote for, and it was just like, well, who do I hate the less? And most of them, I guess, voted Theresa May because Corbyn's a lunatic socialist who's going to ruin the country. Theresa May is at least just going to keep us on the gradual decline we're on. But either way, it was a really great event. They were just, oh yeah, that was another thing. Guess who turned up? The absolute legend in the blue suit who socked that Antifa guy at the KCL London. I'll put the I got a little video with him. I'll tag onto the end of this because I can't remember the chap's name. Sorry, mate. I'm terrible with names, so I'm really good at faces. Because there were people there that I'd met before, and I recognise them. I recognise their faces, but I obviously don't remember anyone's fucking names. But yeah, the absolute legend who fucking socked that Antifa guy, he turned up. So I got a little video. I'll put that on the end. And you know what a fucking hero. I hear Tommy Robinson had a run-in with them today as well. I hope he's all right, but I don't know what happened because I haven't been able to keep up with it yet. But fucking fingers crossed for Tommy on that one. I bet that the police don't fucking help him, because they never fucking do. I bet they're just like, oh, we just don't know who they are. We just could never figure out who they are. I mean, yeah, we've got mass surveillance of everything in the entire country, but we're not going to bother using it to try and figure out who the masked terrorists on the streets are beating up political rivals. We're not going to use it for something it could be useful for, you know, arresting lawbreakers who are committing political violence. That would be weird, because that would be us going after terrorists. And that's not what it's for, clearly. But anyway, it was just so, I'm doing a bad job of explaining why it was such a great meetup. But it was just, everyone was so lovely, and everyone was just, and it was such a comfortable atmosphere. You know, nobody looked like, there were so many people there, and nobody, you know, I mean, obviously people knew the odd person there, but like nobody really knew each other. But there were just groups of people that were forming and just having fun and chatting, and it was so comfortable. And like I was out the back with having a cigarette, and it was just so nice to talk to this group of lads that was just, we were all just fucking swapping interesting tales, and just, it was such a good event. And so I definitely recommend coming down to one if you are interested and you weren't sure, because it was the least intimidating thing I've ever done, you know. And even when you've got like dozens of people who are trying to like talk to you and stuff, it was totally chill, and I genuinely loved every moment of it. And I honestly can't wait for the next one. But my voice is starting to give out now, so I think I'll give it a rest, go and get a cup of tea, and here's to the next one. Thanks, everyone. This has been honestly something truly special for me tonight. It was great. Thank you.
Would you like to introduce yourself, my friend?
I am the flag stealer of London.
You are. You're the man who laid out that Antifa cut, aren't you?
I can't deny it. I did. I did hit it.
That's good. And why did you do it? What made you?
Fucking pushed me once, and I was like, okay, don't push me again. And he pushed me again much harder. I thought he was going to hit me. And judging by the size of him, I thought, well, I think I've got my shots covered just fine. So yeah.
So you defended yourself in victory.
I did what my forefathers did in Europe. I tried my best.
Good man.
You're very welcome.
We have the hero. Seriously. Thanks very much.